Namaskar, मैं CA Manmohan Jindal from Mumbai. We shall discuss today on empowering the nation with women-led development. So, MCA, our regulator, has included that one woman director should be on the board of the company. So, requirement of at least one woman director on the board has opened a window of opportunity for women professionals to take active and considerable part in functioning of an organization. Though a woman director has to play the role like any director, she brings with her the compassion, practicality, and intuitiveness exclusive to her, जो उससे related है. Women directors serve as a role models and therefore improve female employees' performance and boost companies' image. जब वुमेन डायरेक्टर होता है तो उस कंपनी में काम करने वाली फीमेल एम्प्लॉइज भी अपने आप को पावरफुल महसूस करती हैं. Empowering the women, we seek to advance and will ensure to achieve the same as for men for sustainable development, prosperity, balanced growth, and security. So, this is all for corporate governance to strengthen the corporate governance. So, corporate governance means effectiveness of a system of corporate governance cannot be legislated by law, nor can any system or corporate governance be static. ना तो ये स्टैटिक हो सकता है और ना ही फुली लॉ से गवर्न हो सकता है. But rather, in a dynamic environment, system of corporate governance need to continually evolve. इसको लगातार चेंज होना है, स्थितियों के मुताबिक चेंज होना है, circumstances के मुताबिक चेंज होना है. There are several corporate governance structures available in the developed world, but no one size fits all structure for the corporate governance of a company. Its fundamental objective is not mere fulfillment of the requirements of law, but in ensuring commitment of the board in managing the company in transparent manner for maximizing long-term shareholder value. The recommendations of the various committees constituted by the regulatory authorities of India from time to time formed the base for further evaluation of the structure of corporate governance in consonance with rapidly changing economic and industrial environment of the country. So, nature चलायमान है, प्रकृति चलायमान है, change is inevitable. So, we have to cope up with the changes in economic and industrial development. Good corporate governance is the manifestation of beliefs, values, and actions to ensure maximum value creation to the stakeholder. Here, value creation is have a broader term than the wealth creation. The objective of corporate governance is to enhance shareholder value, keeping in view the interest of other stakeholders. Factors like globalization, global competitiveness, technology regulatory changes, and shareholder activism, etc., have considerably expanded the role and duties of whether it is an executive director or a non-executive director or an independent director. The decision making and corporate governance at the highest level in the company vests with the board of directors, called the board. The concept of board or directors was evolved because of the need for a group of trustworthy and respectable people to look after the interest of the shareholders, sometimes very large in numbers. So, for example, Reliance has a very, very large number of shareholders who are not directly involved in the management of the company. They are simply having the stake in the company by purchasing the requisite number of shares. So, need for women directors. The imperative need for women of director in the board was felt by the regulator, such as Ministry of Corporate Affairs, and Securities and Exchange Board of India, and accordingly, relevant provisions for the same were introduced in the Act and regulations. Section 149, read with rule number 3 of Chapter 11 of Companies Act 2013, require the following class of company to appoint at least one woman director, where every listed company has to appoint one woman director. Every other public company having paid up share capital of 100 crore rupees or more and turnover of 300 crore rupees or more. However, a company which has been incorporated under the Act and is covered under provisions of second provision of subsection 1 of section 49 shall comply with such provisions within a period of 6 months from the date of its incorporation. Furthermore, any intermittent vacancy of women director shall be filled up by the board at the earliest, but not later than immediate next board meeting or 3 months from the date of such vacancy, whichever. There are a lot of studies that why should a woman director should be included at the board level. McKinsey study mentioned that there is a positive correlation between a more diverse leadership team and a financial outperformance. It further states that companies having greater gender diversity on executive teams were 21% more likely to outperform on profitability and 27% more likely on have a superior value creation. Means you can increase your profitability by 21% and value creation by 27%, just uh, representing a woman director in your board. So, Peterson Institute of International Economics, an independent organization, states that firms with women in executive officer and director positions post higher annual profit margins than those without female leaders. Between 97 2000, firms with at least one female director or executive officer consistently reported larger profit margins. Among profitable companies, a move from 0 to 30% women leaders was observed to have increased net revenue by margin by 30%. So, there are some qualities in the woman and their presence enhance the value creation in the company. So, number one, prudence. A woman by her very nature has certain inherent qualities whereby presence of even one woman changes the board dynamics. She is more inclusive, detail driven, patient, prudent in their reports. She normally possesses better communication skills. She is called to be focused. With different perspective and style of conduct, she remains more holistic, think more broadly, and be more attuned to the environmental and social concerns. Easy to talk to, being more inquisitive, she has less difficulty in asking questions. Being less risk averse, her presence lead to better procedures and policies for cross checks, double checks, second opinions, and consultations with result in perfection. Better judgment. A woman is normally more careful and conscious in supervision and security. She is better equipped to handle decisions regarding HR policies, CSR policies, marketing strategies for consumers, advertising. and PR, and now increasing on compliance related issues. Coordination. Being more inclusive, she can voice issues relating to complications of company strategies on their employees, consumers, and other stakeholders, environment, and society at large. Women see themselves as more in tune with relationships with various stakeholders, while men perceive themselves as more independent, focusing more on company strategy and performance. Empowerment. A woman director, being highly educated and experienced, is perceived as cultural change agents and role model by other women stakeholders. Her presence encourages women at all levels to challenge their situations and empower them to grow in their chosen field. She can groom future directors from within. So, thank you very much. This is from my side, and this is the provisions from the regulators. So, thank you for your patience listening. Thank you.